Hey everybody, thanks for being here. I wanted to tell you really quickly before I do the interview that on the day that I did the interview and Maya came over, my face was puffy. I had like a rash on my face. So I used a camera that was a little bit further away and I tried not to ever be on it if I could help it. Anyway, try to ignore that and just enjoy. Hey everybody, welcome to Aimee Nolte Music. I have a guest with me today. This is Maya Proulx.
Hi everybody.
Maya, will you start by playing something for us?
Yeah, of course.
What do you feel like playing?
Maybe I'll start with an original.
Absolutely.
This is a song that I wrote. I went to Spain recently.
Yeah.
And this is a song I wrote with a friend in Catalan. I didn't write the lyrics, but we kind of worked on it together, and it's it's called El Camí, which means the path.
Okay.
It's about finding your path in life and finding.
And in Catalan, path is camí.
Camí.
And,
Yeah.
and in Spanish, it's camino?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's close, huh?
it's really similar.
Interesting,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. This is El Camí. I wrote it with Apelas Carod. Al camí tan perdut, tanta boira, com saber on posar os peus se não em vez das mãos acabou la flama. La da ya, la da da. La da ya, la mas há tempos aqui. Quanta por mente treira, paz a paz sinto eu terá, e da solta miro ao mundo e vejo a luz da casa e fogo, uma cor e temos uma abração.
Maya, that was just, you freaking floored me. How old are you?
I'm 18.
18. When are you gonna be 19?
In August.
Insane. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember, the first time I met you was when your family moved back from Michigan and we all had dinner over at Kathy Seagal Garcia's house.
That's right, we totally did.
How old were you?
I think I was like 11 maybe.
And I just remember thinking, this girl is wise beyond her years, like mature, and okay, I was totally right about that.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's so fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time I ever saw you. I just remember thinking, you should be here with the adults. Like, your conversation is fine at 11.
I remember thinking, wow, this is the coolest lady ever.
So that was amazing, and I just want to say that it took me until the tune was maybe halfway through to even ask myself what meter it was in. I was like, oh, this is in 7.
Mm-hmm.
And that's astounding, because all I cared about was the way it made me feel. Like, right from the beginning, like, I just kind of wanted to cry. It was too gorgeous for me to ask myself what's going on harmonically, rhythmically. It was just pretty.
Wow, thank you so much. That means so much.
You're welcome. There's like a main kind of chord after I turn my brain back on, that's kind of Lydian sounding, right?
Yeah.
How's that?
Oh, yeah, how does it go?
Yeah, dun, 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 that. The first one you just did. Yeah, that. Yeah, that's so nice.
Yeah. I know, I feel like sometimes for certain songs, I mean, I co-wrote this with somebody, and we kind of had this bass down.
Yeah.
He came with it. I think he wrote it like a really long time ago, like 20 years ago or something.
Just that.
Just this little thing, and it was so beautiful, and it kind of was cool because sometimes I think about harmonically what I'm doing, but sometimes it's nice to just like shut it off and just be like, okay, what would sound cool here, or what, where does this line go, instead of like, oh, in the context of a chord, what is it?
Yeah.
More like, oh, where can this note lead to, or something. I feel like more like linear rather than like.
Did you do all the writing with him in real time?
Yeah.
You were both there. Do you ever just let things hang in the air and think what should come next?
Yeah.
I love that.
I love that too. Just really like, yeah, what do we want to say? What do we want to put out?
What are some of your favorite chords or sounds and lines from it? Can you? I don't know if you can drop yourself in the middle of it, but
I like this line when we at the end of that kind of second like chorus, kind of singing without the melody, or sorry, without the lyrics. It goes like. I just think that's so pretty. Every time I do it, I'm like, oh, it's good.
Yeah, it brightens up.
Really,
Yeah. That's like, it's got momentum to just move things along, kind of, huh?
Absolutely.
And a little unexpected. It's so pretty. Where did you learn to play like this? Who have you learned to sing from?
I grew up with Maya Proulx, my dad.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah.
John is my friend, has been my friend for maybe 20 years, and I have a video with him, Maya Proulx. He's amazing.
Go check him out.
And singer. Yeah. But, so from the time you were a kid?
Yeah, it just listening to him playing, and just kind of it being like more of a community aspect rather than like this is what I want to do. It's always been a part of my life. I started with piano and viola, actually, when I was younger. I think I started piano when I was about 4, and then when I was 8 or 9 or something, I think I started viola.
Is your mom a string player?
Yeah, she is. She used to play violin when in like high school orchestra and everything, but now she's, you know, in the arts and a more kind of academic area as well. So
Somebody's got to earn the money.
yeah, that's true. But yeah, so learning that, and just kind of the motivator not being like, I want to be the best or I want to do anything, and that's not ever my motivator, but more like, oh my gosh, I want to hang with these people. I want to like be able to speak your language and be able to like have a community aspect. Like I remember like a lot of my cousins also sing, and it's very like musical and the family and everything, and it just being like, I want to do that. I want to be able to be good enough to like sing 3-bar harmony with you, or like be able to be like understand this, you know, harmonic movement so that I can then use it with Dad or something in a, you know, like less of like I just want to be good at it, more of like I want to do this to speak with you.
You want to be able to musically be part of the conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody with that motivation before, and it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. Oh my gosh. You sure you're 18?
Yeah, I think some of my favorite spaces is just when like, you know, we have everybody together playing music in a circle, and, you know, just sharing what we think is beautiful, I think, and kind of sharing that together. I don't know if that makes sense. But
Yeah, absolutely. Those are my favorite times of life. Yeah.
I think we need it more than ever, I think. Just, you know,
For sure.
little spaces like that, I think. are
Yeah.
really beautiful. Yeah.
Can you play something else?
Yeah, of course. This one is by an artist that I've loved for a really long time. Her name is Lau Noah. Do you know?
I love Lau Noah. I got to see her in Brooklyn once with Adam Neely.
Really?
Yeah. I know her through Adam. She's amazing.
She's amazing. She's next level. Yeah, I've had the luckiness to be able to kind of get to know her too.
Yeah.
Through my uncle and through being in the scene, and her tunes are just like, goodness gracious.
Have you sat down and played with her?
Yeah, it's amazing. So this one is called Wooden Chair, and it's a really beautiful kind of like, she's kind of like mimicking like American folk music, but it has her own beautiful Lao twist on it.
Okay.
So here's Wooden Chair. Let's see. I'm making a beautiful wooden chair with carvings of pretty roses, and a bird in the middle with wings so wide to hold me when the day closes. A chair low enough so when by the river we can reach the water. A chair that is strong so when time moves along our days and our years will not matter. A chair is a chair till you give it a heart. A heart is a heart till you make it apart. And a part of this song was for you from the start. So sing it along, don't you worry. If you kiss the blisters on my little hand, so tired of carving all alone, I'll pile up some wood and make a little bench to rest by my side for you only. I'll bear wet enough so that when I lay old stories to one another, a chair wide enough so that when I read, a chair low enough so when by the river we can reach the water. A chair that is strong so when time moves along my days and my years will not matter. A chair is a chair till you give it a heart. A heart is a heart till you break it apart. And a part of the song was for you from the start. So leave it alone, don't you worry. If you kiss the blisters on my little hands, so tired of carving all lonely, I'll pile up some wood and make a little bench to rest by my side for you only. I'll pile up some wood and make a little bench to rest by my side for you only.
Oh, that's amazing.
Right? Isn't
I'll
that such a
pile
great
up
song?
some wood and I'll make a little bench to rest by my side for you only.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
At this point, I need to interject just for a second. The beautiful piece that Maya just played is going to live on the internet for a really long time, and that's a good thing. But I'm wondering if you have ever tried to Google yourself. Things like your name and your phone number and your email address, social security number, those things can get on the internet and live there forever. And that's a bad thing. But did you know that you can get all of your personal information taken off of the internet? Incogni can help with this. They're a private service that removes your information from the far reaches of the internet. If you were to try to do this yourself, it would take a ton of time, a ton of effort, and I am really happy that for like a year and a half now, Incogni has just been doing this for me. They track down data brokers and sites that have my personal information for their own profit, and they get it removed. And the nice thing is that they do it continually. And now with a new feature called custom removals, if you happen to see anything, any site that has your information, all you have to do is copy and paste that link of that site, put it right into your dashboard on Incogni, and your own dedicated privacy expert will take care of it for you, as many times as it happens. Every month I get a report from Incogni and they let me know just how many threats they've detected for me and how many they've shut down. If you'd like to give it a shot, you can use the code that you see right here, Aimee Nolte, and you can get a 60% discount off of an annual plan. Thanks to Incogni for supporting this video. Let's get back to the interview. Where have you been studying?
So I've been studying, I went to a performing arts high school called CS Arts in Duarte, California, not too far from here.
Yeah.
And I studied there. I did my freshman year, I did creative writing actually. And then I studied classical guitar, jazz guitar, and voice. So I did like a different conservatory every year.
Every year?
Which was really fun.
Wow.
And I mean, all kind of makes sense. But yeah, and then this year I've taken a gap year and I've gone and I went to Spain for the first 3 months, studying Spanish and getting to know the scene there and really loving it. I was in Barcelona and just fell in love with it. And then I went to Costa Rica for about a month as well to study Spanish and to just keep learning. And there's just, I mean, just amazing people there too. And now I'm back home. And then I'm going to be actually studying at Berklee College of Music next year.
Amazing.
Yeah, which I'm really fun.
Where?
And Valencia, at the Valencia campus. Yeah. Which will be awesome. I mean, I can't get enough of Spain apparently, so.
That's so cool. And I suppose if like before I started talking to you today, I might have asked you if you're only studying, like, are you just studying Spanish so that you can sing it better? But I'm going to guess that it's because of the community.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally the community and just really being able to connect with people and know what you're singing and the history of everything. And I love stories, I think, in general. And I think what's cool about different languages, and I think music's included in this, is that there's just so many different ways to tell different stories. And language lends its way to that, depending on the language, I guess.
Yeah.
The way we think depends on what language we speak too. I think that's really cool.
So true.
And I think unlocking another language in life, I think, is just, whether music, whether it's Spanish, whether it's whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's a really beautiful gift. And I feel really grateful to be able to have this time to just dedicate. Yeah.
And to understand already that that's what you love. Like, that's pretty cool. It takes most people a lot longer to figure out the direction they want to go, or their camino.
Yeah, yeah, totally. Well, I'm still figuring it out, but it's just kind of like following what you love, and that will totally change as I get older, and I'm excited and ready to embrace that as well. So
that's amazing. Can we play one together?
Yeah, let's play one together.
Are you all tuned up?
I think so. Let's see.
I have my tiny Yamaha keyboard. I'll try to add a little bass.
It's so awesome. Oh, it's a dream to play with you, Aimee.
Oh my gosh. Well, we'll see. I gotta hold up my end of the bargain here. We're gonna play Triste.
Yeah.
Do I say? How do you say it? You say it better than me.
Triste?
Yeah, that's much better.
Maybe?
By Jobim.
By Jobim.
All right, you start us.
Okay. Triste é viver na solidão, na dor cruel de uma paixão. Triste é viver que ninguém pode viver de ilusão, que nunca vai ser, nunca vai dar. O sonhador tem que escutar tua beleza é um avião demais pra um pobre coração que para te ver passar só pra me maltratar. Triste é viver na solidão. Triste é viver na solidão, na dor cruel de uma paixão. Triste é viver que ninguém pode viver de ilusão, que nunca vai ser, nunca vai dar. O sonhador tem que cortar. Tua beleza é um avião demais para um pobre coração que para pra te ver passar só pra me maltratar. Triste é viver na solidão. Triste é viver na solidão.
Lovely, Maya.
Oh, it's beautiful. Thanks for singing with me and playing with me.
You're a really good scat singer.
Oh, thanks. I'm trying. I'm practicing.
Yeah, it's really nice. You have some influences. I mean, I know one of them because a few years ago, you and your dad invited me to go see Madison Cunningham with you.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
That was like, I told you this before, but like probably one of my favorite concerts I've ever been to. She's insane.
Yeah.
Her voice is gorgeous.
Her voice is gorgeous. Your voice is, it seems effortless. It's just beautiful without trying. And I also hear some Mauro influence.
Oh,
Do you love
yeah.
Mauro?
I love Mauro. She's probably the one that introduced me to like a lot of the Brazilian and Portuguese and Spanish stuff. Because I fell in love with her music, and then through that was like, oh, Portuguese is so beautiful. What other things are Portuguese? And then found Brazilian music. And through my teacher, I started studying with this classical guitarist named Douglas Laura.
Oh.
He's an insane classical guitarist, Brazilian guitarist, all of the above, and he plays like 7-string. And he was a really wonderful mentor. I started studying with him when I was about 14, and was just taught me a lot about like samba, choro, bossa, all the things. So just kind of like we split our lesson like classical and bossa nova or whatever, Brazilian stuff.
Amazing.
And just really loved that. And then, yeah, Spanish music the same way.
Is he the guy who helped you pick out your guitar?
No,
who's that?
this guy. Well, when I went to Spain,
Yeah.
I studied with Pau Figueras, or took a couple lessons from him, and he plays with Mauro a lot, and and so he helped me pick out this guitar.
And who makes it?
Esteban was made in Valencia, and I call her Steve.
You call her Steve.
I call her Steve.
Love it.
Yep.
I may have used the wrong pronoun earlier when I was referring.
I know
to
it's
her,
you know
sorry.
she's good. Yeah.
Would you and Steve play us another tune?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, let me do this one.
Okay.
This one is an old I think it's an Uruguayan tune. I'll have to look at it. I think Eduardo, I should know this, who wrote this. But my friend...
we'll look it up and put it, they'll be able to read it.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
This amazing Argentinian piano player named Andres Bozart. Mm-hmm. He was also there in Barcelona when I was there.
Wow.
And got to meet him, and I love his music. And he arranged this.
Okay.
So this is called Esa Tristeza. Esa tristeza que tienes viene de un rostro cansado, viene de manos abiertas por manos que han escapado, por manos que han escapado. Esa tristeza que cuelga, donde termina que espero. Mientras soñabas anhelos, mientras soñabas anhelos, piensas, vagas y piensas, vagas y piensas. Esa tristeza que tienes, hay en tu vida un pasado, cuando un viento nos lleva, son tus recuerdos malos, son tus recuerdos malos. Piensas, vagas y piensas.
Oh my gosh.
Oy.
I think you got two brains. It's got to be so hard to think in that language. That was Spanish, right?
Yeah.
And to sing a melody and to play all contrapuntally, and like, that's crazy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a hard one to learn, but
bet.
it's a fun one.
Absolutely gorgeous. I think that if you mess up a tiny bit, you always get a pass because it's so hard.
I could never do it perfect every time.
You know who that woman reminded me of is Ginga,
Oh,
who I adore.
I love Ginga.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's one of my favorites as well.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Yeah, I hear it all in you, and you are 18, and so you guys just, watch Maya. Follow her on Instagram.
yeah.
That's the place right now, right?
It's a place, yeah.
Yeah, are you working on anything, on recording anything yet?
Not yet, but I think, yeah, some stuff might be in the works soon.
Okay, the time is coming, and I'm going to go see you and your dad perform at Birds of a Feather on Saturday night.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and your dad and I actually have a show coming up in San Diego, May 1st. Yeah, we're doing a Chet Baker tribute. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, community.
Community.
I hope we get to hang out more, especially before you take off across the Atlantic. But,
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
all right, and I'll see you next time on Aimee Music. Thank you.
Bam.
Bam.